Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a really blustery, windy autumnal day here in Aberdeen. Today's goal, you join me in the greenhouse. Today's goal is to try and shift my way through these rocks that are proving to be a nuisance in my tunneling process. And I've got a few new tools to help me today. I have at least 10 new tools that cost me a grand total of £20. And I'll be showing you some of these tools in this video. My helper today, this is Chip. She doesn't particularly like the wind. She's a bit skittish, but doing a good job being a guard dog. So check my new bad boy out. This is a 4-foot crowbar, essentially a chisel crowbar. So I've treated myself to this to attempt to prise this rock out of the way, and a couple of smaller ones. Yes, that's my latest toy. Well, it's nice and sharp. It certainly makes a lot of damage. It's going to make a huge difference in chiseling away that rock layer and prizing these big rocks. So it's got like a chisel end on this end, and on this end is a sharp poker, so you can prise in little corners. So far so good. I'm very much liking this tool. I've got a smaller one. I've got a smaller chisel bar as well. I got from the men's shed. That's what I mentioned in my last video, which will be good for navigating these tight spaces. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. Quite pleased with this tool. Should be able to get this big rock out of the way next couple of days, and then turn my attention to this area here. So it's currently working on a kind of 6-foot section at the minute. I'll take it down a few feet and then work on the other half of the greenhouse. I'm also planning on cleaning the glass here because it's quite dirty, and the wind's picking up quite a bit today, so there she goes. The chisel bar's made very light work of this one. I'll next turn my attention onto this one. Yes, it's already paying for itself. So another one of the tools I got from the men's shed is this. It's a nice, solid, heavy sledgehammer, which I can use to force the issue on this one, as well as my chisel bar there and my mattock. Should make pretty light work of this. So I've got the goggles, gloves and wellies on. I mean business today. Showing no signs of letting up at the minute. I'm certainly finding the combination of the chisel bar and the mattock is the way to go on this. It's amazing just how much this is a heavy mattock, but it's amazing just how light this feels compared to the chisel bar there. The chisel bar is about twice as heavy. chisel time. It's still showing no let up. So it's a big old rock. It's kind of pinned in at the back here. No idea how I'm gonna get this out once I loosen it. That's too heavy for me. Under this rock layer, it's now just sand. It's it's much drier, much easier to dig through. This granite layer was only, say, 300mm layer. Need this rock out of the way before I start the greenhouse siding, because it's right in the middle of the greenhouse and it's just becoming a trip hazard. Oh, there we go. Wow, look at that, guys. Well, look at my face. I am chuffed. Success. And that just goes to show the right tools. You know, I can't make too much noise here because there's a young child next door, but yeah, with a combination of a sledgehammer, chisel bar, and a you call it pickaxe, and a mattock, and I was through that in no time. That took if 10 minutes today, if that. Very pleased, very pleased. And there she is. I better look at this colossal piece of granite. Always looks smaller on camera, but trust me, this is This is a fair size piece of granite. Well, I'm absolutely cream crackered. I'm just sat in the bottom of my bunker build, admiring my hard work. No sooner do I pull that one out, which I've managed to push all the way over there, if I come across these, so I need to pull these out, these two here, which shouldn't be a problem for the big boy there. Like I say, the Matic is helping, but the chisel bar there makes really light work of these boulders. So I just want to show you something. So this section here, for example, you see, I mean, the ground level is here, but this, 400 mil here, this is just nice rich soil. I see the roots coming through, and then I've hit a granite layer. You see a band here. It's pretty much solid granite. It's and compressed soil that's almost rock-like. So this is a granite layer, and there's like compressed soil, almost rock layer, and then we hit a sandy layer here. So it's quite interesting, just from going down, what am I, nearly a meter down, the differences in the soil just in 1 meter. So yeah, I'm just having a rest, like I say, a shelter from the wind, because it's fairly blowing a gale now. Yeah, before you say, I'm still yet to have a tidy up. I'll be doing that soon. Lay granite in me boots. So I'm just turning my attention to these. Oh, that one's got to move on already. To these two. And I'll begin working my way towards you. Plenty more room in here now. Less stuff to trip on. More room to work in. Happy days. I can see with one swing of this Matic, this one's coming out. There we go. Got a fair sized pile of stone behind me. Onto this one. I've split that one in two, but getting there, some beautiful pieces of granite. Some nice pinks and reds in there. I hope you can appreciate that. I mean, we could pull this apart. It's almost, I must have shattered it with a Matic. So there is another rock just under the foundation here, but it's not doing any harm at the minute. Like I say, I just want to make things a little safer in here. Flatten it out, let it dry up a bit, and turn my attention to the siding, get it winter ready. I have ordered the timber for the siding. So I've actually gone for larch. So I'm going to clad the bottom half of the greenhouse all the way around in larch. Okay. I was after cedar, but cedar is quite expensive. You know, timber in general at the minute is extortionate. But I've managed to come across some second-hand larch, which that's actually brand new, but a gentleman selling it on Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I got a really good deal on that. So I bought him a crate of beer to say thank you. And he'll be dropping it off tonight. He's dropping it off as well, which is handy. So yeah, so probably maybe get around to doing that in the next couple of days. Be a busy few days. So a chance for you guys to see a lot of progress, I hope. You know, maybe more work, less talk. But it just goes to show how much being back to full health, you know, how much you can get done. I was feeling pretty miserable last week with the migraine, and barely got anything done, but back to full fitness and energy today, and got so much achieved already today, so I'm really pleased. Anyway, I'll crack on and try and get this one out. There we go. So that's a tiny piece more in there, but that's another fair sized piece out. Slowly but surely. I say slowly but surely, but these tools are fairly hammering through these rocks today. So the standing water I had in the greenhouse here is completely dried up now, owing to the to the sand, so it's all just flowing straight through the sand, which is more good news. Nothing worse than standing in a puddle of water trying to work. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just using the mattock and the chisel bar just to smash through this rock layer, and then I'll come in with a rake and I'll take out the bigger stones, keep them to one side because I'll use them in other projects, and shovel the sand and soil into buckets, and once the buckets are full I take them to a recycling centre not too far away from me, and rinse and repeat. Really, it'll be a quicker dig process now that I'm through a lot of this granite. So I'm about 50% sorry, through the greenhouse at the minute on this layer. Sorry, this layer. I'm going to dig down 8 foot, which will be the root cellar below, and then I'll dig a tunnel down even further in the bottom of my root cellar, so that'll go down another at least 10-12 foot, and then I'll tunnel that way and behind me, 2 separate tunnels. One of them will connect to a bunker, the other one will connect to a secret escape hatch. As to what I'll have in the bunker, I'm yet to decide. I've got plenty of time to decide that. I'm looking forward to tunneling sideways the most, you know. I find that quite exciting, but like I say, I'm roughly a metre down at the minute. Got a long way to go yet, but I'm getting there. Next week's video will feature another tool that I've purchased. This one is yet to be delivered, which I believe will be a game changer, so look out for that one. And on that note, I'll let you guys go. I'm going to crack on with this, see how much I can get done this evening. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Always have a problem with that word. And hopefully see you soon. Cheers, guys.
So